I think we had a pretty solid game. We didn't finish the game how we needed to. Mental lapses, defensive breakdowns, offensively being stagnant, and not getting really good possessions, and they capitalized. So tough one, but it's just definitely a learning experience. Let me go back home.
You guys seem like you were looking pretty good offensively, at least to start the game. Like you said, as it went on, it started to get a little more stagnant, I guess. Did they do something differently, or was that just...
No, it was us. It's us.
Seems like you struggled a little bit inside the arc. Just looking at it, inside the front sheet, was there?
Couple calls didn't get called. Couple just missed shots. 11 shots isn't enough, though, for me. I got to take more shots, be more aggressive.
What makes Mikal Bridges a tough defender to match up against him?
He's just solid, long, athletic.
Is that the type of team, though, that when you guys do make a mistake, whether it's on offense or defense, that they kind of make you pay for it, especially?
Yeah, that's the type of team we need to be as well. The more we can be consistent on both ends of the floor and not have those long periods of droughts or stagnant moments, and then defensively, as much as we can be solid and gang rebound and get the loose balls, then we'll be great.
Does that become even more more of a reminder when you face a team like this that's not the best record in the league and kind of does all that?
Yeah, well, they're a sharp team. Offensively, defensively, they're very sharp, and the margin for error is very slim when you play against a team like the Suns, just because of their execution, on the offensive end, what they want to get to. But I thought we had pockets in the game where we really could have enhanced our lead, and just could have kind of ran with the game. But too many times we had those empty possessions where we didn't get up our best look, and they were able to convert and score. I thought they scored off our turnovers that hurt us at times as well. So those are things that we have to be better at.
You had a role in the second quarter, first quarter, I guess. I guess what was working for you during that stretch, especially when I think it was Joel and James were on the bench. You had a role.
No, just the ball was gravitating towards me to make plays. Got into the pick and roll with DJ. That kind of opened up a few things. So, I thought that whole group, we got out there and we played with great pace. And really defensively, we were able to get stops and run. And I think that was, what added to the rhythm and the bounce and the step for the guys on the floor and myself at that time. So just was taking advantage of the opportunity there.
Did you feel like some of those wasted possessions, maybe a lot of them, ended up in buckets for them on the other end? Like it was a case of maybe a bad offensive possession leading to an easy bucket for them?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, we had too many of those that either, whether some of them were turnovers that led to transition threes for them, or them just getting out and being able to run. They're a tough team, as is in the half court, but in transition, they can run. They got shooters, they got scorers out there, so that kind of hurt us as well.
You guys had 39 points in the first quarter. Is it a sign that it's hey, we're capable of dissecting them and getting good shots pretty much every time, but you have to sustain it for the better part of 4 quarters.
Yeah, we can do it. We did have 39. They have 37 too. So, yeah, for sure. That's one thing. You look at it, oh man, we scored 39, but it's they damn near at 39 as well. 2 points short, but it was one of those up-paced games, especially in the first quarter. Early on, first 5 minutes, they were scoring just warm-up shots pretty much. We had no sense of urgency on the defensive end of what we wanted to do. But we were combating that with scores as well. So, yeah, we can do it. We know it's there. For us, it's going to be on both ends of how we execute and how we get stops, how we execute our offensive sets in the half court as well.
Joe, what was your biggest takeaway from this one? I mean, obviously they're the best team in the league for a reason. They're deep. They got a bunch of great players that play well together. They're connected in everything they do, offensively and defensively. They don't get rattled. That's why they're the best team in the league. And for us, like I said, we got a long way to go to get to that level, and we don't have a lot of games left. But we made a lot of mistakes today that could have changed the game.
Do any of those, like a category of those mistakes, like particularly eat at you after a game like this? Like, oh, we didn't do this, oh, we didn't do this.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't solid, really offensively and defensively. A couple bad turnovers, defensively. A couple mistakes, especially. We talked about it a lot, but the stack action that they run, they scored on it almost every time, and that's something that we talked about. So those are the type of stuff that we got to be focused on, and we just got to do a better job.
Those like little small details, like long switch or things like that, are those things that can get fixed in this amount of time?
Yeah, I think it's about everybody being committed and being on the same page. Everybody buying in. But like I said, we got a long way to go.
Offensively, you guys were very good to start the game. Felt like spraying the ball around, even James. But as it wore off, as the game kept going, it felt like you got a little bit stagnant, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, because we're playing too slow. We got to find a way to, get easy baskets. We can walk the ball up the floor. We got to try to get in transition early, get something out of it. And if we don't have anything, pull it back out, whether it's a post-up or, pick and roll, play out of that. But I feel like, and I've been feeling that, for the past couple of games. We're just playing too slow, no pace.
I mean, like, you're smart enough to understand, like, sometimes when you win, you guys don't play well, and sometimes when you don't. But is a game like this against the best team in the league, is that, like, a good thing? And that, like, hey, like, whenever we make mistakes, they're going to show it to us, basically?
Yeah, I mean, it's like the playoffs. Everything counts. You make one mistake, and you can turn down, to be the difference. And tonight, we made a bunch of them. We weren't organized, so